Hi y'all, so today we're doing a walkabout on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Hatteras Island. And these are pretty neat islands. They have, they're like a barrier island stretch of sand out from the coast. So they have two sides. The one side you have the surf, the ocean, and the other side you have like the sound where you have a lot of crabs and oysters and mussels, almost like a bay. So we're just taking a look at some of the plants. So there's a cedar, just a common cedar. They grow a little shorter in this pot because the wind is so strong and it's a harsh environment. So you can go out, and on the bay side, or as they call it, the sound, there's a lot of salt marshes. You can go and kayak out there. A lot of different little tunnels, like streams coming in that you can go down. And one of the neatest thing is these live oaks. So they grow in like these big bowl shapes, and then you can walk into them, and it's really sheltered inside them, and it's almost like you're inside of this canopy where the leaves are all on top and a bunch of little trees grow together and make this giant bowl. So it makes you want to build a tree house or something inside of here. And then as we come out of here, I'll try and look back, and so you can see sort of the full bowl shape of the live oak grove from the outside. And of course, further away from the coast where it's not as harsh, there's they get really big, and you have nice big clumps of them. So these coastal cedars, red cedars, are really neat though, how they grow sort of bent over. And here, as you walk along, you can see these wax myrtles. Ow. Stepped on a cactus. So these little cactus and sand spurs do like to grow out here. You could probably eat that. Okay, so wax myrtles. Here's a wax myrtle tree. So these can get up to, I don't know, I would say probably close to 20 feet. So one way to tell if it's really a wax myrtle is if you smell the leaves. They smell quite good. In my opinion, way better than most perfumes or anything like that. You might could make a perfume out of it. And it's supposed to have a slight antibiotic type thing if you make tea out of it. I'm not sure. And the French used to make tea out of it and said that it helped you stay young, look like you were young, but I don't think that works so well for that. Okay, so you can actually make wax out of the berries of the wax myrtle and boil them down in some water and then skim it off the top, the wax. If you take a look at the leaves, and you can also sort of squish together the leaves and rub it on your hands and any exposed skin, and it's supposed to be like a bug repellent and help keep mosquitoes off. And some people actually plant them around their yard to help keep mosquitoes away. I'm not sure how well that works. And then over here in this wax myrtle, we have a sorrowbriar growing, and these have pretty bad thorns that'll get you, but in the spring you can actually crack off their tips. They're nice and tender and crunchy and juicy, and they taste quite good, and you can actually eat them. So as you walk through here, you can see all these little sawbriars growing everywhere. And let's see. Here's a nice, see how this one's a little, let me see if we can get it a better angle. The lighting's back. It's a little tender, new shoot growing out of there. And this tastes delicious. A little salty from the salt breeze. And here we have a yaupon, and all these plants should grow all up and down the eastern central seaboard. Here we have a Yaupon, and this they actually make tea out of, and it's a lot like a green or black tea. The caffeine, it has caffeine in it quite a bit, like green or black tea or coffee. And you just chop up the leaves, and you can even get some little stems, and you bake it at like 350, stir it every 8 minutes until it turns brown, maybe half an hour, I'm not sure the exact time, until it dries out and turns brown, and then you just make tea with it. And I think it's actually some of the best tea I've had. And you can see it has berries on it there. Those turn a nice, pretty red. So I think that's about it. A gorgeous area out here. And thanks for watching. Hope to do more walkabouts in the future, and maybe go out in the sound and get some oysters and clams and show you that. Thank you so much.